Hey, good afternoon everyone. I'm Nathan. I'm creating a video for my final project for the motor learning course. I will be teaching how to throw a baseball and also a dart. And as you can see, I'm in Poland on rotation, and the places where I'm allowed to video is limited due to operational security, and also the resources I have here are also very limited, but I will do the best I can to accomplish the goal for this video. And due to the limited resources, I had my family videotape my 11-year-old son throwing a baseball and throwing a dart, and then I will talk through what's going on. The first topic of discussion is, what is a GMP? A general motor program is like a blueprint for coordinated movement. It allows us to adapt one core movement pattern to various motor skills. This pattern includes invariant features, which are elements that can remain consistent, like the order of muscle activation, the relative timing, and relative force distribution. So how does GMP adapt? When throwing a baseball, we focus on power and speed, relying on the major muscles like the deltoid and triceps. When he's winding up to throw, you can see how his shoulder, his trap, his tricep, and wrist are all activated in this one movement. So the major muscle groups that are used while throwing a baseball are the shoulder, arm, and wrist muscles. The order of activation and deactivation is the shoulder, elbow, wrist, which remains consistent, and also for the forces of muscle contraction. Baseball pitching requires strong and forceful contractions. Practice for young athletes aged 11 to 15 is paramount. It matters. Throwing weighted baseballs will help these young athletes develop power in their arm. Also, just throwing the baseball and working on their accuracy is all paramount to their development. So now throwing a dart uses the same muscles as throwing a baseball, which are the deltoids, triceps, and wrists, except with throwing a dart, there's more of a wrist extension. So the muscles used are the exact same as throwing a baseball, which is shoulder, arm, and wrist. The sequence of muscle activation is the shoulder, elbow, wrist, but a quicker deactivation of the wrist muscles. The forces of muscle contraction is a lot different than baseball because it uses less force, because throwing a dart is more on precision than on speed and strength. Again, for a young athlete, focusing on precision drills for throwing darts and aiming small, and also throwing at increasingly challenging targets will help the young athlete practice at this skill. Between throwing a baseball and throwing a dart, there's a thing called a transfer of learning, which is basically the skills learned in one can transfer to the other. The sequencing and timing learned in baseball can benefit dart throwing. However, adjustments in the force and the precision are unique to each other, so it requires separate practice to find the fine motor skills that go into that skill. As you can see, between the two different skills of throwing a baseball and throwing a dart, the general motor program and schema theory gives us the tools to adapt the movement patterns across diverse motor skills, whether it's the power of a pitch or the precision of a dart. Understanding the GMP helps us enhance performance in any task. So I want to thank everyone for joining and watching this video. I know it's a little crazy because I'm in Poland, but just remember, get those kids out there, keep them practicing. Just remember everything we've learned and just practice. Thank you for joining.